welcome in. It is Crow, and I'm the Crow Stitcher here on YouTube, and it is Flosstube 45. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. And today is Monday, June 9th, 2025. Not really, yeah, it is what it is. So, um, welcome in to everyone who's returning or who might be new. Appreciate all of you coming in and spending some time with me. The only announcement I have is a reminder about June Dog going on through the month of June. If you have not heard about it before, it is where I host it every year, and it's just you stitch on any long dog sampler in the month of June. So you can rotate. If you have more than one, you can start a new whip. You can focus on one. Doesn't matter. Any long dog sampler. There is a channel in my Discord if you want to join. I'll put it in the description below. And yeah, that's all. That's all it is. So let's get into. Oh no, the first thing I should show is my new start. Hold on. I was going to show that first because I was working on it this morning, but we always start with our new starts, and I don't want to go out of order because then I will get myself all confugled. So, our new start for this week, I have to scroll all the way down, was Christmas Owl, charted by the Cross Stitch Studio. Jesus. Okay. Artwork by Anders Eisman. And I'm doing it 2/1 half cross on 25 count. And in one of my stitch with me's, I think I was talking about I didn't know how I was going to start it, like where I was going to start it, because I didn't want to do a top corner start because like I usually do, because it was solid white and I wasn't about that life. So I was thinking about doing a bottom corner start, which I've never done before, but that was also white. So, where is my board? So, I decided to do a center start. I will put a picture up of what it will look like. And I did 1,431 stitches out of 210,000 for 0.68%. So this is the center start. This is what it looks like. Oh my god. Sorry, I got a text. I thought it was maybe my glasses, but it's not. Okay. So I thought it was, when I started it, I thought it was the scarf, but it's not. This is actually the owl with his feathers coming in. So it's been really fun to stitch. So again, it doesn't really look like much, but it's more than just white, which is nice. Yeah, I thought it was maybe my glasses, my new glasses, but okay, I'm trying to fold this back up to get it back in its. Definitely not a bag full of poisons. So we have to spin for this week's new start. Okay, wait, let me get. So we have our new start wheel. For anyone who's new, these are not all the full coverages I have to start. Temperance. But they are all full coverages on the wheel. This might be a Lord of the Rings themed tarot card. Let me see. Let me bring it up, because I'm not entirely positive. Temperance, there it is. It is! I was right. Okay, so it is a, I'll put a picture up. Artwork is by Ace Keith. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's charted by Thread Geeks. I have purchased there's a bundle. You can get a bundle of them, and there's multiple ones, and I got, I think, just one of the bundles, and this is Galadriel. So it's like a tarot themed series of Lord of the Rings, and this is Galadriel pouring the water from for the mirror. I'm very excited about this. Actually, I was thinking of this set the other day, and I was like, oh man, I really want to start the set. Okay, so that's fun. That'll be this week's new start. Okay. I'm kind of giddy about that. That's funny. All right, so let's go to what I worked on this past week. And now I got to scroll all the way back up to the top in Pattern Keeper. I really wish you could sort things by something. Ma'am. Oh, she wants me to pattern. In Pattern Keeper. Because if you're like me and you have a gazillion whips and you need to scroll all the way, it's a pain in the ass. Okay, cheese delivery. Artwork is by Chris Dunn. Charted by Pain Free Crafts. I now have 7,163 stitches out of 123,200, and I'm at 5.81%. Ma'am, I'm not going to pet you. I'm trying to film. Can I film? Ma'am. You aren't going to reach from that far. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi. This is Xena. Yes. Hello. Hello. Can I continue, please? Not everything in this world is about you. She's like hell it is. Can I continue, please? Okay. Yes. All right. Ma'am, you cannot come up here. You are not a lapdog. Xena. Oh, Jesus, stop. Can I show cheese delivery, please? Xena. Thank you. So, I was doing it in diagonals, and then I'm de-diagonaling everything. Oh, this is 1/1 full cross on 22 count. I'm not sure if I'm going to try half cross. I might try half crosses and see how it looks. But for right now, it's all full cross. So I came down and just started working all the park threads in. I still have a few to do, a little handful, but started working on all the park threads for that bottom half of the diagonal that I hadn't finished, and then just so everything you see down here is all new. So, ma'am, what are you doing now? Oh, I think one of her toys got under the chair. Okay, all right. This is my life, y'all. Xena. Can we not? For like 20 minutes? And then you can play. Don't. throw it for you, but then that's it. Okay. Next up is Athelion. I've been realizing how many Lord of the Rings themed pieces I have. It's a lot. Where's Athelion? There it is. So I now have 6,781 stitches out of 84,736, excuse me, for 8%. And it is charted by thread of magic. And it will look like this. I did a top left start. I'm doing it 2/1 on 18 count. Ada. And I got a lot done up in the words. So this is what it looks like in total. And what did I do? Where are we? I need to fold this a little bit differently here. Let's fold this over. I focused in over here and filled like all of this in and came down here. So I got the words finished and then all of the pink kind of surrounding the words I got done and then started filling in some confetti over there. It's looking fab. Okay. This one is, I cannot show you because it is a Ko-fi exclusive whip. It is Blood Moon, artwork by Anne Stokes. Yes. Charted by Pain Free Crafts. And if you're a Ko-fi member, I'll put a picture up so you can see what it will look like. But if you are one of my Ko-fi members, you will have seen the progress and the stats and all that kind of stuff. So I did work on that. This one is Eileen Donin Castle that I charted myself. It will look like this because I have it on Saga. Okay. Oops, let's take that off. Oh, I can't make it smaller, but you will get the gist. It will look like this. It is an image that I licensed from Shutterstock, photograph, and charted myself. I did crop it a bit. It was wider, and I cropped it. And I'm stitching this on 28 count. I am if you saw any of the red dots, those are parked threads. They're not actually charted as right in the piece. I was doing it full cross, but I am now converting it to half cross, and I'm taking it out of the diagonals, de-diagonaling. Let me give you, oh, I just dropped it. Let me give you some stats. I now have a total of 4,035 stitches out of 213,500 for 1.88%. And this is what it looks like. Top left start. So I did all of this. I worked in the part threads at the top there and then just started filling it in. So lots of sky, nothing really that interesting, but we're moving along with it. Get back in there. Okay. This one, I have to insert a picture for this one as well. This is White Queen. Artwork is by Chris Ortega. It's charted by Heaven and Earth Design. I'm doing it over 1 on 25 count, converting it to half cross. And I gotta scroll down to get you the stats. I now have 9,885 stitches out of 536,673 for 1.84%. And this is what it looks like. Oh, look at those drapes. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I continued to work over here. Oh, I think I did it. Did I do it in a live or one of my Stitch With Me's? I think so. I continued to work in over here and fill in kind of the confetti section over there of the drape. So I still have more to do, obviously, but I've kind of filled in this area. And like, you know, like I said, from back here, from afar, you cannot tell that it was switched to half cross. Oh, I'm loving it so much. Okay. Ooh. This one. Oh, this one I can show you. This is the Gourd Witch. Artwork is by Pixel Page Studio, and it's charted by Stitches So Beautiful. I now have 3,313 stitches out of 100,178, and I'm at 3.31%. And she will look like this. If it focuses, there we go. So I did a top left start, and I've converted this to half cross. It is now 2 over 1 half cross on 25 count. And I got a lot in on this past week. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if my board will help, but we'll get the board out. This is what it looks like in total. And I worked a lot on filling in, like this star's completely filled in, this star's not quite filled in, but I worked a lot on there. A lot of the like almost all of this green I worked on filling in some of the knife and over here, all those bits. And some more up in the, which you can't really see, but some more up in the border. That's more true to color of the teal green. It's looking real nice. And this lives in my this lives in one of my favorite tote bags. It says, if you can't kill them with kindness, just try poison. Love it. Okay. Then we have 2 more. it's in Saga. Duh, obviously. Rivendell Castle, charted by Stitching Masterpieces. I've been working on this a lot, so it will look like this. I did a top right start, 2/1 half cross on 25 count. I now have a total of 9,306 stitches out of 357,952, and I'm at 2.59%. And let me zoom in a bit. I did start getting to some of the mountain in there, which is fabulous. Fabulous. And this is what it looks like. So you can see some of the mountain is coming in here. Love it. So I focused a lot on this section in here, filling in the page, or not the page, but the section that I highlighted on Saga, and almost have it complete. There's a couple little stitches down at the bottom there, but that's what I mostly worked on. And you can really see the shadows of the trees and the starting to come in on the mountains there. Gorgeous. Love it. I love this piece so much. I know I say it every time I show it, but I mean, really, what's not to love? What's not to love? Get you back in your bed. Okay. And then the last one I worked on is It's Halloween Night. Tarted by Stitches So Beautiful. Artwork is by Iro Jose Rosa. I got to 40% on this, y'all. Where is it? I now have 4,000. That's wrong. 40,861 stitches out of 102,000, and I'm at 40.06%. And it will look like this. So this is on 25 count. Again, I started full cross. I'm de-diagonaling it, and I'm switching it to half cross. I said that right. So it now looks like this total. There we go. Just look at that. Look how stunning that looks. And I focused on, again, taking it out of the diagonals. So I focused on this area down here, the haunted house. I still have some of this diagonal to fill in, but I filled in the park threads for in here and then just kept going. So I did that whole section there. Look how good that haunted house is looking. So gorgeous. The like the shadowing and the lighting, the oranges, they're just so brilliant. Love it. So when I picked this up this week, I don't know where I'm gonna work. And we'll just see when I pick it up. got a lot of places to choose from. So see what I'm feeling like when I pick it up. But yeah. So I would like to get this to 55% by the end of the month. I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll at least aim for 50. How about that? 55 would be great, but we'll aim for at least 50 because we're already on the 9th, and you know. So yeah. I keep looking like I feel like there should be more, but there's not more because I'm still on the less projects, but more progress on each of them. So I'm still in that kick. We'll see if that changes. But yeah, I had a great week of stitching. I'm really happy with it. I'm loving the half crosses. Like I said, they just make it go so much faster. And I'm all about that. So I'm gonna put up the schedule. I'm doing this, so hopefully I remember. Boogie boogie. So tomorrow, so Mondays are Flosstubes, Tuesdays and Thursdays are Stitch With Me's, Wednesdays and Saturdays are lives, and Fridays are member only videos. So I'll put the schedule up so you can check it out. Last week I didn't do, or this past week I didn't do the live on Saturday because I wasn't feeling well. So we did it on Sunday instead. So it's a schedule, but it's a flexible schedule. Like if something comes up and I can't do a live or something on one of those days, let's do it another day. No biggie. So thank you all for joining me. Have a great week. Happy stitching. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And we'll see you next time. Bye.